Donald, you're not going to be able to insult your way to the presidency. That's not going to happen.
Bad news, Jeb. It looks like he can. Alright, so we all know the election recently happened, and I haven't bitched about politics for a couple months now, so I'm going to do it again. Now, I kind of already went into this knowing my candidate was going to lose. I was a Gary Johnson supporter. Still, I was a bit disappointed. I was hoping that Question 2 in Massachusetts would pass. For those who don't know, that was to expand or lift the cap off of charter schools. Unfortunately, that failed, but we legalized marijuana. And I love everybody's reaction to that compared to mine, because it's all, yeah, we can all just start smoking marijuana in public, and I'm just kind of like, I wonder how much money I can make if I open a pot shop. So, Donald Trump is now our president-elect, and that is for better or for worse. So, I'm trying to keep as open a mind as I can. I mean, he hasn't even taken office yet. Personally, I'm going to be most interested to see how this affects the Supreme Court, because we still need to fill Antonin Scalia's seat. And frankly, a lot of them are getting up there in age. For instance, Justice Ginsburg, she's already older than Scalia is, and though it looks like she's taking better care of herself, I mean, you can only go on for so long. So if Justice Ginsburg leaves during a Trump presidency, that could be a huge blow to the Democrats and the overall left. That being said, he has at least claimed that, as far as he's concerned, the gay marriage issue is already resolved, and that seems to imply he's not going to try to change that or mess with that. Although, interestingly enough, Roe versus Wade can be changed, which would affect any and all abortion laws. So we'll have to see how that goes. Personally, I'm just hoping we're going to see less challenges to gun rights, and gun rights in general will be more protected. Although that being said, Democrats do drive up my Smith & Wesson stock whenever they try to pass some major laws or have a sit-in and all that stuff. So it might be good to keep a few anti-gun people around. As for Hillary, well, I don't know. I'm honestly not too shocked that Trump ended up winning. I just never got the vibe Hillary was well liked, even by her own main foundation of supporters. I think it was a mistake for the DNC to screw over Bernie Sanders the way they did. He probably would have won, but too little too late. We got 4 years of Trump at the least, potentially 8. I guess the silver lining is the third-party candidates are starting to become more popular. I was hoping Gary Johnson would take a larger chunk of the popular vote, but oh well, the 5% thing didn't pan out. Personally, I'd like to see more of a go at the Senate or the House of Representatives by all these third parties. There's no way we're really going to get the presidency right off the bat. And frankly, I think we could do more if we got more legislature positions than executive. Overall, one of the most disappointing aspects of this election was the lack of celebrities moving to Canada. What the hell, Lena Dunham? You promised us. So, yeah, reactions have been interesting, though. I want to say it was in North Carolina, the KKK decided they're going to hold a victory rally. There have been protests and riots as a result of him getting elected. I think I even saw a video. It was in Chicago. A group of people beat a Trump supporter and carjacked him. Shit's fucked up. But if there is one thing I would hope people would take away from this video, it's that it really is going to be okay in the end. Everybody needs to remember this is for the presidency. He's not supreme dictator. He can't just do whatever he wants. He still has to answer to Congress and the Supreme Court. And I know many people are upset Republicans still have a majority control in Congress, but it is A, much smaller, and B, a lot of them didn't like Trump to begin with, so there is still a question of how much they're really going to work with him. But hey, elections are coming up in a few years in the Senate, so worst case scenario, we elect new senators. But seriously, people, you gotta start paying attention to your representatives too. Everybody goes nuts over the presidency, but when it comes to Congress, very few seem to pay attention, and that is why so much shit just comes out of Congress, because they know they can get away with it, and we're gonna just re-elect them. So that's all I got for you today. I'm probably gonna do this more often now. maybe weekly, maybe monthly. We'll see where this goes. Maybe I'll even make an opening. We'll see.